Greetings fellow gaming fans, welcome once again to Alpha 15 of 7 Days to Die. This is Small Archangel and we are hunted yet again, and I'm going to get down out of our so-called treehouse. I don't think this guy is going to actually be able to punch anymore because half of these blocks have already been destroyed. So our treehouse really isn't ever so successful up there, and I didn't really want to settle here anyway. So that's okay. We will basically move back to be closer to where the traders are anyway. But first we have to try and get out. Oh, that got you, didn't it, pal? We have to try and get out of this tree without killing ourselves. Now, at the moment, I'm not too sanguine about our chances of doing that without breaking our legs. I'm just going to see if I can place one of these down a little bit lower, and this is one of the things that kind of bothers me about the possibility of building tree houses is, you know, getting in and out of them could be interesting. No, we just put one down there. I just want to be sure. I'm not going to break my legs, okay? We should be fine now, so I'll pick that up. And I also ended up having to break a block to even be able to get down here. It's not too terrific, really. What's he got? Mouldy bread and something else. I don't know. Oh, a white tank top. Let's put that on and scrap this. Okay, now, the greatest danger today is actually... Oh, look, there's a backpack. Yeah, but that's probably not where we want to go. We actually want to go the other way, so I'm going to ignore that. We're going to head for the red flag. Yeah, we're actually, you know, in danger of starving to death here, and there really isn't anything very much we can do about that. I've already got dysentery from... and I haven't been able to set a respawn point up there because, of course... the trouble with catwalks is they're just that, catwalks. That's all they are, really. Oh, and my stamina's completely nerfed as well. Lovely. So yeah, they are just catwalks, and you can't place any blocks on them at all. So I think it's actually quite likely that we're going to die before we get to where we're going, which is a pain because I really want to get to somewhere near that trader camp, and then be able to actually sort of set up a base somewhere near there. There's a cave nearby there as well. So I really want to be able to do that, but we're kind of hobbled at the moment. We're going to have to go around the outside of this lake, because if we try and swim, I suppose if we swim we'll be less vulnerable to zombies, but zombies can actually move through water faster than we can, and I can't collect anything when I'm in the water either. Let's just wear those as well. And yeah, we're really hungry, but there's nothing I can do about that. The dysentery probably doesn't help. I've collected quite a few eggs, but I really don't want to be eating those raw, otherwise I'll just make matters worse. Eating raw eggs is not a good idea, we all know this. But yeah, I would like to just get... We've marked on the map a little house type thing, and if I could get there before I died and just dump my stuff. We've left a little bit back at the tree house, but I'm not sure why I bothered, to be honest, because I haven't set a respawn point there, because I can't. There's a nurse. She'd be kind of useful at this point. I didn't leave anything valuable. Oops. It was just in case I died overnight. And maybe I should have carried it, but none of it was massively useful. Oh, come on, let's kill him before Nursey gets here. Nurse Nancy, you got anything to cure my ills, please? Let's see. No, she hasn't. How typical is that? Oh, whatever. I'll just take whatever, and I will also loot these. It's probably going to take us, realistically, the entire day to get to where we're going, and that's if we don't starve to death in the interim. There's another zombie. Do you know what? I'm going to ignore him. If we see any mothers, or who was the other one who tends to have food? Edgar tends to have food sometimes, but even he isn't such a dead cert these days. So I'm really not sure, but if anybody's got any food, that could just save my life. Let's just try this dude. You never know with them. I mean, there's always a risk they'll punch me in the face and bye-bye world, but no, he's got nothing. You see, I just don't think they're worth the hassle at this point. It would be nice if we could spend an episode staying on our feet. It really would. But at the moment, my stamina is just worthless. Okay, we are getting gradually close to that. It's not that far away now, but I would prefer not to have to spend another night up a tree. And as I say, if we've got to die, I'd rather, stash my stuff first and not have yet another backpack littering the landscape. I've started feeling like a litter bug because I'm leaving that much stuff lying all over the place. Oh, and with regard to the ore piles, I was kind of right when I guessed that they might be, in different in different biomes. Yes, the fun pimps do seem to have gone back to that model. So, in the wooded biomes, maple and pine, from what I can tell, we have lots of lead, and we really have lots of lead. If you want coal, oh, is there one behind me? No, good. We have coal in savanna plains biome, and we have, please have food, oh, for goodness sake. And then we have, what else? There's, oh, potassium nitrate is in snowy biomes. Snowy's got none either. You see, that's so tight. And I think it's because I've got it at warrior settings. So loot is much harder to come by, actually. So how are we doing for arrows? We've 173. We should be alright. Look at that island. It's kind of cute. But I am going to check. This is one of my favourite biomes, the pine, because we've got these tree stumps. But they don't seem to be being very generous with the loot. I think the loot table kind of drops when you've got your difficulty settings up higher. There's another one over here. Do I have any empty jars, actually? I do. It would make sense to fill those, and then we can join them up with that. And the other thing I want to do, actually, is this. Yeah, they're kind of a bit weird. I think all of the seeds seem to be working fine, but not those ones. I'm going to scrap that. Now, let's see. Of this lot, what do we really want to keep? We probably really want to keep the goldenrod and the murky water, possibly. Oh, do you know what? We probably really want to keep the arrows. Oh my gosh, it's really difficult to... We can pick that up anywhere, right? We want to keep our arrows, don't we? Really, really. Okay, tree stump. Anything in it? Probably not. No. How rubbish. Okay. On our merry way. I don't want to swim. It'll take a long time. And I have actually been ganked by zombies upon reaching the far shore. When you're going really slow, especially when you've got 0 stamina like I have right now. And they catch up to you and just beat crap out of you before you can even get out of the water. It's not good, and it's not what we need right now. Okay, it doesn't help that we're kind of getting dehydrated here, and since we've already got dysentery, what the heck difference does it make, honestly, if we drink some more murky water? Once I've got a campfire, cooking pot, all the rest. Now, have I got a cooking pot? No, I didn't leave a cooking pot behind because I didn't have a cooking pot. I couldn't place a campfire, otherwise I would have made myself some goldenrod tea last night. But I couldn't place a campfire because I tried and it landed on my head, which meant that I then had no stone left. So it really wasn't worth the bother, and didn't do my health any good either. I think if you make a tree... Oh, yeah, I can't loot him now because he's in the water. If you make a tree house, you have to be prepared to use a mixture of blocks. You have to use the catwalks just as catwalks, and you have to use then just wood blocks or whatever other kind of blocks for the platform where you want to place things. So I think that's probably going to be the way to go. We'll experiment with that at some point, definitely, but right now is not the ideal. That sounds like Nursey. Is that Nursey? Oh, you never know. She might have something to cure me. Probably not. And probably someone else will punch me in the head while I'm occupied with her. Oh, nice. Oh, it's Edgar. Edgar can be good for... Oh, no, you don't, Edgar. No punchy. No punchy, no fighty. I'm not up to it, pal. But if you've got a can of chili, or even sham, I'll take dog food at this point, virtually. There's one for Helix. I'll almost eat dog food at this point because I'm down to 17% health. I have been at worst, but with dysentery as well, not great fun. And we've got some painkillers, but if we use those... Oh no, do you know what? There we go. That'll help the old health a little bit. But it will not help my dysentery. Now, I've got another jar, haven't I? So let's just fill that as we go. There we are. It'd be nice if they auto-stacked, but hey. Oh, good lordy. How many Zeds here? Just a 2. If there's just a 2, we can deal. We can deal. Oh, come on. Gotcha. Oh, empty can. Okay, nurses. Nurses worth taking out at this point. Gotcha. Hello. We'll read that. It's not going to help me right now, but that is one thing we can keep when we die. We can keep recipes. We can keep our learning. Okay, so we're not that far from our goal now. Have I got a... No, I do not have, but you know what? We're going to make one. We're going to make a bedroll, but we have to place some wood frames as well. We're going to do it. We're going to get there. I swear we are. We're going to get there. I don't know how long you keep a dysentery debuff. Oh, there's somebody else heard me. Seen me. Oh, that is so not fair. That went through his blooming head. Through his head, and then he punched me. Now that is just not on, pal. Oh gosh, and there's Steve. Oh my god. I wish I'd never started this fight. Just die, Steve. I am very close to my... I should just ignore him, shouldn't I? Because there's another one coming now. Okay. Oh, you see. That is nice. That is nice. I'm not going to keep the other. That's just... Well, I don't know where his corpse went now. Oh, these guys sometimes have food. Oh, for Pete's sake, all of a sudden I've lost my shooting mojo. That's better. Ooh, that was just her, I think. Departed woman, give me food. No, she does not. It actually does make a big difference. Having stuff on warrior setting, all of a sudden, it's very obvious that nobody has any food. Nowhere has any loot. And I'm pooped the whole time. Pooped from pooping, I assume. I don't want to think about that, really. Okay, come on, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. Come on, run. And my food intake's actually got up to 21%. Wasn't it like down to 17 or something? Did I get some food from eating blood? Oh my god, what am I, a vampire? That's horrible. Okay, can I move now? Oh, does dysentery kind of develop and get worse and eventually kill? I mean, it does in real life. I hope it doesn't do that in the game, because if it does, we're probably going to keel over at some point. I know the zombie infection kills you eventually, but come on, we're nearly there. We're really not far off now. The thing that worries me, of course, is that there's going to be a ton of zombies nearby our prefab as well. Come on, Steve. Oi! Oi! Yes, you. Now you've seen me. But you're not going to get close. No, you're not. No, you're not. Not till you're on your back. Ta-da! Whatever, I'll just take it. And go. Oh, there's another nurse. Wow, nurse-tastic. Not that any of them... Ugh, that was a rubbish miss. Having my sights! Yeah, none of them have had anything ever so helpful. Okay, that was a Medicaid bandage. Oh my goodness, there's quite a few Zeds around here actually. Got him right in the face for all the good it did me. Okay, now he's down. There we are. Oh, one wood. Well, that was really worth doing, wasn't it? And there's, I can see the path, which is where our prefab is. It's where our house is. Well, what will be our house. Come on, Edgar. Oh, that really went through his head. Come on, play fair. I'm so tired of pinging arrows straight through zombies. Old sham sandwich. Oh my gosh! Good grief, I only saw her shadow coming. I did not hear a thing. Stealthing me, you swine. Right, sham sandwich. That's the nearest thing to food I've actually encountered, isn't it? Oh, flipping heck. The risk that comes with it. Oh my god, no! That is so unfair. She just came onto me from absolute nowhere too. Well, that was deeply unfair. I'd looked around, I'd ascertained there were no zombies, and then there suddenly were, and that's because they'd spawned in, hadn't they? They had spawned in. Right, and now we're a million miles away again. The good news is we're not starving to death and we don't have dysentery. And I've still got my bow and my arrows. We're heading for my backpack. Oh, yes, we are. And if any zombies get in my way, I'm going to massacre them. Oh, hang on. That is not working. Can we please have my bow not bug out at this point? Yes, you. I've got a vendetta against you because you sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Right, we're going to scrap that and take the honey because the honey is probably going to be useful. And I am absolutely going to get there tonight. I am determined. I could do with looking at my skill points and seeing how many I've got to spend and spending on something that will actually help me at some point, but I don't feel like I can stop anywhere without somebody punching me in the head. Even if I check everywhere, all the way around me, 360 degrees, some beggar will then spawn in, especially when you're in combat. If you're just fighting a load of zombies, that's exactly what happens. There we go, we're getting out of puff again. It's a good job wellness doesn't go down below 70, otherwise it would be about 20 by now. I have lost count of how many times I've died. We're doing slightly better than we did the first time I started Alpha 15, but not much, frankly. It's the first bit that's always hardest. Oh no you don't, pal. Blimey, how many shots do you take? Treasure map. Well, go on, but you know what? Somehow I imagine that if I looked at, a treasure map, I'd probably get pounded to crap by zombies while I was trying to dig it up. So, probably wouldn't work ever so well. Alright, so, how are we doing for time? I'm going to ignore Steve there. I don't care about him. It is 10 past 3 just gone. Hopefully we'll have time to get to my backpack, pick up my crap, get to the prefab. We just leveled again, this is nice. Get to the prefab and kill all the zombies that are there, and yeah, it's a tall order, but we're gonna try. We are gonna try. Yeah, and I don't care. You might have seen me, I saw you too. In fact, I saw you first, which is nice when that happens. Increasingly rare, but nice. Come on, get up the hill. It's the other thing that bothers me about hills. I don't like the idea of building my base on top of a hill, because if I do that, zombies can, I'm slowed massively down even while running uphill. Oh look, snow. I'm slowed down hugely by hills like this. But, zombies are not. Oh look, a shack. A shack. Yes, it's not where we want to go. It's not where we want to be. So I'm not going to... And it's surrounded by mobs, which is the other reason not to go for it. And we'll just check this though. Oh, yes, cooking pot. Exactly what we needed. Great. I haven't got my golden rod anymore, but we will have by the time I've picked it up out of my backpack. There's another shack over there. Oh, and it looks like it's one without a forge in too. But I don't have a wrench. Otherwise I could go there and take it out, but maybe because we know where it is. Okay, I'm going to go over there and kind of mark it on the map, and then we can come back if we get a wrench, and we can just, if we don't have enough hide and things, we can dismantle the forge from this location. Of course it's covered in zombies. Yep, it is. Alright, so much for you. I don't want either of those really, do I? Okay, can I very quickly do that? Oh, bloomin' heck. I've just removed my quick save point, haven't I? Do you know what? I'm not going to do that at all, but we're going towards my backpack, so that's alright. Let's just carry on going towards my backpack. It's very close to where we want to be, but I didn't want to be typing anything in there at that point because I'd get sucker punched again, and I've had enough of that. Wow, dramatic landscape. This is leg-breaking scenario if I'm not careful. Let's try not to do that. A broken leg at this point, really seriously, last thing we need. I don't really want to be scrabbling around for the ingredients for a splint at this point. I just want to get where we're going for once, rather than getting repeatedly slaughtered en route. Because once we've got ourselves established in a base, life is going to get easier. It's just taking that first step. There it is. About time. Right. Search a zombie remains sham sandwich. Yes, that's right. There we go. We've even picked them up. No, there's nothing there. Good. Now, we need to go here. Now, yeah, guess what I just did? Now, that was actually here. So I'm going to do a proper save point now and hope like mad, forge, that nobody punches me in the back of the head while I'm doing it. We're really not far from there now. There's another house over there, but it's kind of a largish looking one, so I kind of want to avoid that one. It's somewhere nearby that we can loot, which is great, but for now we're gonna cautiously. I've got good health now, of course, but that doesn't mean we should be profligate with it. There she goes. I don't want your sham sandwich, but I will have that. Now, where are the other Zeds? Because I know they're here. Yeah, there's a nurse on the balcony. Oh, got a bit closer to him than I quite intended. We have some minor lag going on here. Oh, just die, pal. Come on. Because that nurse is going to beat away off the balcony and come and hit me as well. Yes! Headshot. Right. Oh, I'll have that now. There's one up there. Let me just make sure. Gotcha. He's down, but not for good. They're not punching the railings. This is kind of weird. Up! Edgar. Where did you come from, pal? Oh, did you feel that? Have it again. Have another one. Yeah, it's nearly 8 PM. I'm definitely looking forward to getting these dispatched and getting in there, but I don't know how many zombies I'm going to have to get rid of to take over this joint. Okay, we've got those guys still up there. She's down, but not out. He's not even down. Wow, pincushion man. Come on. Okay, let's see if we can get him in the head. There we go, he's gone. Hello. Oh dear. That's typical, isn't it? Let's take the club to that then. Because there we go. I love spike clubs. They're great. I need to be able to make one. Got anything? A school, whatever. Okay, great. Now let's just make sure. I want to make a boat. There we are. And I want to get a torch because actually it's pretty dark around here. And just make sure that there's no other. We'll just grab these chairs because they're pretty useless. But we can burn them. We can scrap them. And there's a ton of them. So we'll have those, definitely. And then actually the first thing I'm going to do is take out this door. And we're going to go in that way. But then, of course, ground level doors. We are going to get shot at the ground level door. Good-o. Oh, for Pete's sake. Now I'm hunted again. Okay. Where? Oh, the crawler. Down he goes. Let's hope there's no more. Oh, for goodness sake, there is... Where? I have no clue. There. Okay, it's getting too dark for this crap. I had not got a mining helmet. I cannot see. Beggar off, all of you. Okay, let's just scrap that, and then we can have the blue, because blue's pretty flipping useful, actually. Right, get in the flipping house. We need to block up this doorway, pronto, and we will do that. I don't have a wrench or anything. I'm going to scrap those chairs, I'm afraid. We need the wood. There we go. Now it's very dark, so I can't see a blooming thing. We will do some more upgrading as and when. I suppose the first thing we need to do is just reinforce that. Yeah, there's another window here. Sorry, it's really dark. There's not a lot I can do about that. I'm not sure that there's a window in there. I'm not going to worry about it anyway. And we're going to get up here. Yeah. We're going to place this. And actually, I do want a door here. So let's... No, it's spelled with 2 O's. We're going to make a door. But this... Oh, there it is. Place here. There we are. And this we will upgrade. We can't... yeah, we haven't got enough. Alright, I'm going to scrap those 2. Because this isn't very much use. There we go. And then we're going to... We haven't got any wood. Blooming typical. Okay, we're going to have to chop some trees down, but for tonight we're just going to have to hide as much as is humanly possible. And I'm going to have to stash some stuff here. I can't even stash. Let's see, can we make a campfire? Let's make a campfire. No, we can't because we haven't got enough stuff. My God, we've hardly got anything of anything because we've spent the last few days just running around like a loony trying to get here. So this isn't exactly, not exactly secure, this location, because we haven't been able to secure it. But we're just going to have to, let's scrap that as well. I'll do the best I can today, which is basically going to be, I'm just going to search the joints, and that too. And then next episode we will have to start. There we go. So I can scrap this stuff, because that leather's going to come in handy. There we go, we'll get rid of that as well. And yeah, so I'm just going to search the whole place tonight. I need to make a bedroll, so what I will do is place the stuff that we don't need for the moment in this campfire filing cabinet. I'll just switch that around. Lead, we can put... what I probably want in my... Oh, come on! In my inventory there. And I'll place all of this stuff in there, which, go on. Oh no, it's full. Okay, fair enough. Let's make a bedroll. Bedroll. And then finally, we will have a spawn point. Okay, I will make chests, I think. Have I got enough for a chest? I do have enough for a chest. Great, because we'll have one of those made up and placed down as well. Collect broken glass. Okay. Bedroll. Let's place this thing. For the moment, we can pick up bedroll, so we'll just plonk it there. Whereas I think ultimately what we'll do is we'll build it up to make this place even more secure. But I want to place my chest. Oh, I don't know. There will do fine for the moment. And then we're going to place all of the stuff in there. That we don't need straight away. Painkillers are useful to keep on us. That we don't need, that we don't need, that we don't need. I like to keep some of these things in there. And eggs. Shiv is my tool. That I will keep there just to hopefully we'll be able to use those. Blocks I'll put there for the minute as well. And then, yeah, I would make a campfire, but I just don't have the ingredients for that, so I will just put those in there as well. There we go. Then, I guess what we should do is unload our bow and then scrap it. There we go. And then we've got a new bow, which I will load up straight away, and then we're good to go with that. Stone axe, we're going to need more stones for that, aren't we? So yeah, we're still not in a great position here, but at least we've got a respawn point. At least I've been able to stash some stuff, and we're in a decent biome, but on the edge of other biomes. So we've got pine forest biome over there. We know where there's a forge we can go grab when we get a wrench. We've got burn forest, I think. Is it here? Oh, I think that's burn forest. We've got a trader station just there, and then we've got another house right next door pretty much that we can loot, and we also have there's a cave fairly nearby here which is probably going to be worth checking out as well, for potassium nitrate for example, and then we've got a snow biome there, and we have water here, but snow might be easier for that point, from that point of view, I guess. And then we are pretty near a road as well, so we can explore that in both directions too. So there we go, folks. We got here eventually, in the end, finally. If I had the ability to, yeah, I might just be able to do that. But my axe is about to die as well. Otherwise, I would start taking out the balustrades and things like that too. But I have a feeling I'm probably going to need my axe to get a bit of stone together or something in the morning to be able to start sorting ourselves out. So we've got a lot of work to do here. It's day 5, so in the next episode we will be starting to make this place first horde proof, or as much as we can do. So I do hope you'll join me for that. It's a shame I can't make a campfire because I am once again virtually starving to death, and yeah, and dehydrated as well, but there is nothing I can do about it. I haven't found any food or water, so yeah, we're gonna have to wait till morning, frankly. So I would say we're still in trouble, but you know, at least we can respawn in the same place now, which is a start. Okay guys, so I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, you know what to do. Hit the like button, let me know what you think in the comments, and I hope you join me in the next episode. Till then, keep gaming, keep surviving, stay happy. Bye bye for now.